The Christmas tree season is a bit shorter this year, but tree farms in the area are still seeing some great sales. The Peterson Christmas Tree Farm outside West Salem says it served more than 500 families this year. The average trees sell for about $30. Despite having a late Thanksgiving that makes for a shorter season, farm owners say they've seen more families this year than in the past.
It's been a good season so far this year. The weather last weekend was really nice for us, and it's going good today yet this weekend with colder weather and snow. People like getting out this time of year, the snow and stuff, to get out and get a tree.
The farm has about 20,000 Christmas trees planted, but it might be closed for the season soon. After 2 consecutive busy weekends, the owners say they likely won't stay open for next weekend. They're at their busiest now, but Christmas tree farmers put in long hours throughout the year to get ready for the holiday season. It takes years to grow a farm big enough to sustain the demand for trees, but all that time spent building up a field of trees can sometimes be wiped out in one season with a plant disease or insect infestation. News 8's Leah Lynchide has more on what farmers fear the worst this time of year.
They say farming is a lifestyle, and that statement is truest when your crop takes decades to grow.
It takes a balsa about 10 years or so to get about 7 feet tall, where it's good enough to be cut down.
Snowy winter days may be the first to come to mind when you're in the holiday spirit, but Christmas tree farming is a years-long investment, and that includes the warmer months too.
You keep yourself real busy. I am fortunate to have my sons or my brother and my nephew to help.
First planted in the late 80s, the Peterson Christmas Tree Farm now has thousands of pines and firs across its fields. It's an investment in time and money that can be ruined by just one bad season, something owner Dan Peterson knows all too well.
I end up cutting down and burning about two of them for every one I sell, from diseases or bugs. Keeping the weeds down is a big thing.
On average, the farm loses about 200 trees a year to pesky diseases. The most feared problem here and across the country at Christmas tree farms is rot.
Our Scotch pine have a problem with mold or root rot.
I guess about a third of them make it, so not a great survival rate on the Scotch.
There's no sure cure to root rot for these Christmas trees, so the Petersons have cut down on their stock of Scotch pines, the most susceptible of species.
There's like 14 different diseases and bugs that infect the Scotch pine. It takes years to grow them, so.
Losing something you've grown for so long is one of the cons of Christmas tree farming. But on this farm, there are plenty of pros to keep the Petersons going.
Like they like today when the snow's coming down, families like to, well, slide down that hill.
Sites like that are enough to sustain this lifestyle, long enough to see at least a few more trees grow up. Reporting in West Salem, Leah Lynchide, News 8.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture is working to find a defense against root rot in Christmas trees. So far, the disease has proven resistant.